This turntable is under $180. It weighs only about 2.5 kilograms. It easily connects to MPC, other different samplers and computer programs. And most importantly, the sound quality of it is just right. Today I'll tell you why the Audio-Technica LP60X is probably the best record player for sampling and just for easy listening, in its price range, of course. Let's go to the studio. Finally, this record player is in the studio because I've been waiting for the delivery so much. And let's discuss the pros and cons of Audio-Technica LP60. So it's very budget friendly, it's very compact and light, it has the built-in phono correction. In terms of the size, it's just a little bigger than the usual 12-inch LP. And if you're just like me looking for something light and compact, this is your option. Of course, I've used multiple turntables for sampling, for example the Technics 1200, the PLX 500, PLX 1000 from Pioneer, and they are great, but there is one problem for me with those fantastic turntables. They are incredibly heavy. For example, the PLX 1000 weighs about 12.5 kilos, and if you are planning to move, like I am constantly on the move, it's maybe not your option. But if you scratch, this is not a video for scratching, no, this is for sampling and easy listening. So my goal was to find something travel friendly, because I move flats from time to time, yet something durable and trustworthy. I trust Audio-Technica. But of course everything has its price and this turntable is not perfect. Let's talk about the disadvantages. The first one is that you need this cable, which is 3.5mm on one end and 2 jacks on the other hand. This is the cable that I have in my studio, which I constantly use for sampling, for MPC, sampling from iPhone, iPad and so on and so forth. But they have a different cable when you open up the box. They have this cable which is the same 3.5mm on one end and 2 RCA on the other. I'm not sure if it's 1 meter or 1.5 meters, but I just didn't open this cable because I have my that I trust. And yes, 3.5mm jack is, I would like to see just 2 usual RCA ports on the back. Oh, and you can connect a Bluetooth speaker to it, so you can be listening to your favorite vinyl record and listening on your JBL or something, but personally I've never tried connecting those together and not planning to. The next obvious disadvantage is the absence of the pitch fader, and this is crucially important when you are sampling, because you can pitch it down or pitch it up by plus minus 12 semitones, and while sampling you will not have any artifacts, because it's not warping algorithm in Ableton or Logic. This is just the real deal slowing or speeding up the vinyl record, and this is very helpful for sampling. However, there are 2 different speeds, 33 and 45 RPMs, and I will show you how to use them. For example, if you want to sample from a single, there is this adapter that you place here, and just let's listen to how it sounds. So here is the single. I put it into 7 inches position and I press start. Look what it does. It's fully automatic, so let's wait. It's moving, and now it should go down. And there is some sound. If you want to stop listening, you press stop and it goes back. Of course, this is not how you work with sampling, so in order to sample it properly, you need to do this manually and very carefully, not to damage the needle. So once you take this, you do it like this. You look for samples. You can slow it down, in this case. You can put this up, there is a button, specific button for this. For example, you want to move this somewhere and then press it again. Move up, move it. So this is how it works in semi-automatic or manual movements. Let's find some record and sample it into our MPC, because this is why we gathered here today and why I just purchased and ordered this vinyl record. So 12 inches. Let's look for the samples. Oh, there is a break. I need to sample it. Yeah, listen. This is the original speed, I guess. I need this. Okay, so now we are working with MPC. So here is our recorded sample. Let's normalize it first of all. Then go into chop mode. And we'll chop this drum break. I love sampling and chopping the samples on MPC because this is so quick and easy. With one hand you just trigger the sample, and with the second hand you adjust the start and the end point. And a lot of times people say Live 2 is not convenient because there is only one row of cue links. I would like to adjust the beginning and the end point. Well, in order to adjust the end point, you need to adjust the beginning of the next sample. For example, I want to move this end point, so I go to slice 3 and adjust it here. It's that easy. You don't need a second row. Okay, like if there was a second row, it would be all right, but it's not that you can't work without it. You can, you just maybe don't want to. Then shift, convert, pad parameters, yes. I really love using the soft clipper on MPC because this is the secret weapon. Without it, let's compare. And with it. Just it's only on and off function. I didn't adjust anything. It's default 71.8, but it already sounds like punchy and in your face. I really love Soft Clipper. For this guitar sound, I would like to apply some saturation, and I like using the Flavor Pro, which is a built-in plugin into the MPC. Let's listen without it. It's alright, and with already more drive, more saturation. I really love it. This is what we need. For this saxophone, I would also like to use some saturation, and this is the built-in, very basic SP1200. Without it, and with it, already more saturation in the mid-range. It will cut through the mix. I really like it. And I remind you that if you want to learn these instruments professionally, MPC, Push 3 or SP404, sign up for a lesson, of course, with me. The link is in the description. And so the complete project sounds like this. But there is so much more about sampling on MPC. You can watch those videos right here, they are quite informative. And as always, all of my YouTube beats are available for purchase. Check the link below.